Imagine a world just like ours, a world humming with the constant, invisible pulse of the internet. We wake up to it. We work with it. We live through it. Now imagine that pulse just stops. This isn't science fiction. This is a question of what if. What if tomorrow the global internet simply vanished? It begins in an instant. One moment the city is a symphony of light and data. The next, a profound, eerie silence. Across the globe, every digital screen flickers and dies. Your phone, your lifeline, shows two words: no signal. The Wi-Fi icon, that little symbol of connection we take for granted, is gone. In the streets, people stop. They stare at their blank devices, a wave of confusion washing over their faces. It's not just a glitch. This is something else. The first day is chaos. The seamless rhythm of modern life grinds to a halt. At the grocery store, digital payments fail. Credit cards are useless. Suddenly, only the cash in your pocket has value. ATMs are just dead machines. In schools and universities, students stare at useless laptops, their libraries of knowledge locked away in a cloud that no longer exists. Offices descend into frustrated paralysis. The entire global economy, built on instant communication and data transfer, is frozen. Delivery apps are portals to instant gratification. Just show a spinning, loading icon that will never resolve. News channels, for as long as their broadcast signals hold, report the unthinkable: a total worldwide internet blackout. We see glimpses of emergency government meetings, world leaders grappling with a crisis they never truly prepared for. In hospitals, the switch to manual, paper-based systems is frantic. Lives that depended on networked medical devices and instant access to patient records are now hanging by a thread. The invisible infrastructure that held our world together has crumbled. By day 3, the initial shock curdles into widespread panic. The illusion of security is shattered. Empty social media feeds are a constant, silent reminder of our isolation. The familiar chime of a notification is a sound that no longer exists, replaced by the distant wail of sirens and the unsettling tick of a clock. We see images of damaged suboceanic cables, the physical arteries of our digital world, but no one knows the full extent of the damage, or if it was an accident or an attack. The not knowing is the worst part. By the end of the first week, the secondary effects begin to cascade. Supply chains, optimized for just-in-time delivery tracked by satellites and servers, are broken. Store shelves start to empty. The things we need, from food to medicine, are stuck in ports and warehouses, unable to be tracked or routed. By day 15, cities, the glittering jewels of our connected age, are struggling to function. Without logistics, without communication, without power grids managed by complex algorithms, they are becoming traps. A month, 30 days without the internet. Society hasn't collapsed. Not entirely, but it has been forced into a brutal, rapid transformation. We are reverting, adapting, finding new ways to connect on a local level. Communities are rediscovering their neighbors. Bartering is back. Information travels by word of mouth, by printed flyers tacked to bulletin boards. We are learning to live a slower, more deliberate, and infinitely more fragile existence. But this isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new, uncertain chapter for humanity. What happens next? How do we rebuild? Or do we create something new from the ashes of the digital age? The questions are terrifying, but they are also vital. We often hear that technology has made us more disconnected from each other. But what this event reveals is the profound, complex, and often invisible ways it truly connected us all. It was the backbone of our global civilization. As we explore the aftermath, we'll talk to engineers trying to understand what happened, sociologists analyzing the societal shift, and ordinary people who are navigating this new reality. We'll look at the communities that are thriving and those that are failing. Is this a return to a more authentic way of life, or is it a descent into a new dark age? The truth is likely somewhere in between. The loss of the internet is not just a technological failure. It's a mirror held up to our society, forcing us to see what we have become and to decide what we want to be. The silence is deafening, but if we listen closely, we can hear the start of a new conversation. Stay with us as we document the world after the wire. Thanks for watching, and if you find this exploration important, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the questions that shape our world.